Okay, for part 2. Simple to do. You install the module into your OBDII connector under your dash or wherever it's located. Mine happens to be right next to the parking brake. But it's out of the way. I don't interfere with my leg. If I had to, worst case scenarios, move the bracket and move the connector out of the way. But this seems to work alright. Now, as far as getting it, excuse the shaky video. Let's get this down here. I have it run up on my Galaxy 7, which gives you a pretty decent viewpoint of everything. Now, like I was saying earlier, the big concern with is leaving this thing plugged in 24/7, draining your battery or causing problems. Well, the trick I came out with, I don't know if how many of you are going to agree with it or not, or what kind of problems you could cause. I don't see very many of it. Is that little trick there, that little switch. Pin 16 on the onboard diagnostics connector is constant 12 volt. I simply decided to put a switch on it, sever the line and switch it. This way, when you're not using it, you just turn it off and there's no harm, no foul. When you want to run the connector, you turn it on. Or if you have to take your car in for service, you pull the module, you leave the connector powered so service stations can check into your diagnostics. Either way, this was my solution. Now I don't have to worry about plugging and unplugging it unless it has to go in for service. Now, back onto the program. Let's see. Oh, go back, sorry. I already have it up here. The only downfall I've seen is that with switching it on and off, you have to repair, I think, back to the unit. I haven't seen that to be a big problem considering the code. Let's see what happens. And it's searching for the adapter now. Let's see if we can get a picture in here.
Stating temperature.
Oh, it may not because I have it hooked up to the quit. I have it, it's still paired to my phone too, so let's see what happens. Close out the application, restart it now, and have it just see the tablet. There it is. It's asking for the pin number, which in the instructions it tell you it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Okay it. It's now looking. You can see in the corner it's flashing, doing its scan. Let's see, no data. Still scanning, adapter. It's still trying to pair. Modern technology, you have to love it. Okay, exit talk. Let's try it again. That's what I get for having everything turned on at the same time. Alright, it just hooked up to the adapter. And I think it's alive now. Yep.
Engine is at operating temperature.
And as you see, everything is up and running. Now you can't tell by the video, but it's a lot easier, a lot more convenient if you have a larger display screen. This is a 7-inch tablet, so it gives you a pretty good viewing of it while you're driving. I could definitely see someone getting themselves into a major fender bender if they have it on their cell phone, because the display is so small, little glare, and you can't see it, and you'll be fighting to try and read it instead of paying attention to the road. So it pays, if you're going to use this thing, use a decent sized display. This one tucks nicely on the front of the dashboard. I don't know if you can see it all, but it's right there. You get a lot more information than you did on the standard instrument cluster. But this is, and you have the ability to change the style of displays. I happen to like this. It makes my life a little easier. So the only one that's not registering is the miles per hour. We're not moving, but everything else is...
Pending fault code found. P0328 knock sensor 1, circuit high, input, bank 1 or single sensor.
It tends to scan the computer and then it will automatically clear the faults. But that knock sensor on a Nissan, notorious for forever. So I don't even worry about it. Engine runs like a charm. So that's about it. Like I said, the only change I did was I put a power switch on the plus 12 volt side of the OBDII so it could be switched off and not have to worry about a power drain or any issue with it leaving it plugged in constantly. Like I said, the only thing you need to do, remember to unplug it and leave it switched on if you need onboard diagnostics done by a service center. Other than that, it works pretty decently. And like I said, you have this view, and I can do a quick changeover, I think. Here we go. Bringing it up on my cell phone. In just a second. Okay, now we'll take this one out and we'll put this one in. And as you can see, it's pretty tiny. And that's a 5-inch screen on that phone, so even still, you still get the reflection, you still get the glare. So like I said, best to do the largest screen you can get. Make it easier on your eyes, and you won't wind up getting yourself into a car accident. That being said, I hope this helps you, or at least gets you on a way to using it. Take care.